found this, and one of the she-goats is missing. What do you think it is?
A bear, maybe.
It doesn't look like any bear track that I've ever seen.
Well, we can run an electrified live wire around the perimeter of the property, and maybe we should install some motion-triggered floodlights as well. We could do it together. Make a weekend project out of it. That should do the trick. The current running through the wires we attach to the fence should ward off any predators.
Tommy! Wake up! Breakfast is ready!
Good morning.
Good morning, sleepyhead. The steak is medium well, just like you like it. And be mindful that the school bus will be here shortly.
I want to try out for the baseball team.
Out of the question. You already know that playing baseball could aggravate your genetic condition.
Wait, maybe I can get some samples and run some tests to see how well your treatments have taken.
I guess. I just don't like the idea of taking unnecessary risks with your health.
Please, just think about it.
I didn't even hear your school bus pull up.
Have any more of the animals disappeared?
Not since you and your dad put up that electrified fence.
It still doesn't make sense how whatever it was got in the first place.
And I'm just thankful that you noticed it when you did.
Baseball tryouts are next week. Have you and Dad come to a decision yet?
It's hard to say right now. Your condition may or may not allow you to play. The reason I chose to study this field of genetics was to combat this, to give you a chance to live a normal life.
I'm interested in studying genetics as well. Maybe we can work together to find a cure.
Speaking of which, how are you doing in AP Organic Chemistry?
Good.
Good? Not great? I'm expecting you to get an A. You are the son of 2 scientists. The family reputation is riding on this.
Take it easy on him. He's under enough pressure as it is.
I'm just saying.
Whoa!
Hey, who's out there?
How much longer are we going to lie to him?
I don't like it any more than you do, but it's for his own good.
We are going to have to tell him sooner or later.
I know, but is now the right time?
He needs to know who he really is.
He's probably going to resent us for lying to him about his genetic condition and his treatments. We are a family. We will get through this together.
And I guess for now I can increase his dosages to compensate for sports.
Speaking of doses, I got a dose I would like to give you.
Could you please not gross me out before dinner? Why are you looking at me like that? What did I miss?
Your mother and I have decided to let you play baseball.
Really? That's great, thanks.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, we must increase your dosages to make sure that your health isn't affected.
Come in.
Good morning, sir.
There's my favorite private contractor. I'm sure you are curious as to why I called.
Whatever it is, I'm your guy.
I called you because your Uncle Sam and I need plausible deniability on this particular operation.
Nothing unusual about that.
This particular mission is on American soil.
A black op in our own backyard?
Your contact will provide you with the logistics, and I will be providing you with the hardware to carry out the mission. Off the books, of course.
Of course.
Follow me. You name it. Whatever resources you think that you will need will be prepared and at your disposal. I must warn you, underestimating this target will in all likelihood prove to be fatal for you and your team.
You have never pulled out all the stops like this before. This target must have some real heavy-duty offensive capabilities.
The asset we aim to acquire is highly advanced cutting-edge tech. Its value is well into the trillions.
Whoa!
I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, you didn't scare me.
You enjoy looking at me, don't you?
What? You mean just now?
I mean on the bus, here in the hallway. The other night, climbing the tree in my backyard to watch me undress.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? Maybe I wanted you to see me. Tommy! Where are you?
Ready for your treatment?
Yeah.
Your body should be acclimated to the newly modified treatments, so now you can play baseball without any residual effects.
Thanks, Mom.
H-hour is nearly upon us, gentlemen. Let's go over the details once again. This is a layout of the exterior perimeter as well as the interior of the structure. These are the occupants. They are to be neutralized with extreme prejudice. They are elite professional assassins and are not to be underestimated. We will engage using sleeper cell protocols. They will likely be alerted to our presence upon our approach. And this is the asset, our objective. We are being paid quadruple our normal fee to acquire it. Let's pull this off without a hitch.
Tommy, before you go to sleep, I want to talk to you about something important. Tommy? I wanted to have a talk with Tommy, and I found out that he's not even here.
He probably snuck out to see that girl.
And you're okay with that?
No.
He's been spending a lot of time with her. Have you talked to him about wearing condoms?
Condoms? I have been preoccupied with broaching the topic of who we really are and where we come from.
Shh! I hear something.
We are approximately 3 minutes away from our target area. We will be coming in hot, lock, and load. will! What in the bloody hell? Evasive maneuvers! Bogies incoming! Concentrate your fire! Flank them! If we don't modify our strategy, we will all be dead soon. Fire another salvo! We will circle around that one and attack from his sixth.
We got one of them.
Over here!
Move in.
There's the other one.
Open fire!
What's wrong?
I don't know. What's happening? To me.
Your face! It's... Tommy?
Mona? Honey? What's going on in there? Are you okay?
Honey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What was that thing?
Tommy.
Hold your fire.
We must flee. Can you get up?
My body may need hours to recover from these injuries, and we don't have hours. Leave now. Get out of here while you still have a chance.
I'm not leaving you here like this.
Take the holosphere. Find Tommy. Make sure our son is safe.
Don't move. It's over. We got you surrounded. Follow it.
The target is escaping.
Open fire. Search the rubble for the asset.
But sir, wouldn't the asset have been destroyed in the explosion and the fire?
You apparently did not read the brief in its entirety. The asset can withstand temperatures exceeding 1 billion kelvins. Now strip the armor from this one. I would like positive identification of our marks. What in the flaming hell is that? Remove the rest of the armor and load it into the Humvees.
What do you think it is?
Must be some sort of government experiment. Wrap it up in a tarp and we shall give it back to them.
Tommy.
Mom? Mom, is that you? What's going on? I'm so confused right now.
I'm sorry.
What's happening to us? How did we get like this?
Your father and I waited too long to tell you.
Tell me what?
We are not from this planet. This form, your Wolven form, is your true form. race divided into three factions along the lines of belief. There were the worshippers of the many gods. The acolytes of the one god. Your father and I are adherents of the scientific order. We met while on duty at an outpost.
Attack!
Greetings, sire. Wait. No one can access this room without the leave of the committee. Get out of my way, you fools. I am the Emperor, and I am the supreme authority here.
No! What have you done?
If I cannot have Lycos too, no one will.
Our homeworld was utterly and completely destroyed. The hatred and animosity between the three factions was so all-consuming that the war raged on in space. After the brutal conflict that resulted in millions of Wolven perishing in space, we, the adherents of the scientific faith, proved victorious over the archaic, narrow-minded followers of the one God and the radical extremist followers of the many gods. We searched endlessly for a habitable planet to sustain us. We were on the verge of extinction, and were forced to enter into a state of cryogenic stasis just to survive the journey. After many millennia of scouring countless galaxies, a habitable planet was found. That planet was Earth, and the time was roughly 2,000 years ago. We found ourselves to be larger, stronger, and more technologically advanced than the inhabitants of this world, and many of our number wanted to take the planet by force. Your father and I proposed a different solution, one that would require us to crack the genetic code of the planet's inhabitants. We developed a serum. And we tested it on volunteers. After many failed attempts, we finally perfected the serum. And for more than 2,000 years, we lived amongst them. But there were side effects that we didn't account for. Blending in and going unnoticed has often been a struggle for our kind. The polarity of the moon had an effect not only on bodies of water on the surface of the Earth, but also our brain chemistry, resulting in involuntary transformations.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, I don't know.
His face! It's changing! It's a monster.
Such a coward. I fled. I left my comrades. They're all probably dead by now.
That's crazy talk. You did the right thing. If you had not returned, I would have been lost and overcome by grief. Darling, what's wrong?
Another unforeseen side effect was that our saliva and our blood, if intermingled with human blood, would cause human beings to involuntarily change into mindless versions of Wolven that they called werewolves. I'm so sorry. Sorry that we didn't tell you sooner. And there is so much more that you need to know.
Negative K, nothing further. Just kitty camping on the corner.
So what you are telling me is what you saw in your home was a wolf-like creature, and not a bear.
Yes, it moved on 2 legs and it was all of 7 feet tall.
Negative K, nothing further. Just kitty camping on the corner.
So, what do you make of that? Do you believe him?
It's outlandish, but they don't seem to be under the influence of any intoxicants.
Everything considered, how would you explain that giant hole then?
Whatever agency is conducting an operation a mile over is probably responsible. Maybe one of their RPGs got away from them, and the bear climbed in through the hole.
None of what you told me explains why you're bleeding. And where is Dad?
Your father is most likely dead by now.
What? Why would you say that? Who did this? Why is this happening?
Listen carefully. We may not have much time. This is what they are after. It's a holosphere. It contains the schematics of highly advanced technologies from our home world. Wait, I hear something. Get down.
Targets acquired. I think that we got one. Move in.
Tommy, where are you?
Tommy? I brought you your clothes.
Thanks.
What is really going on? Make this make sense to me.
Follow me. I'll show you.
Is that?
My mom, the soldiers killed her. And this is what they're after.
What is it?
It's called a holosphere.
Is it heavy?
No, not really. It just feels a little weird.
Clear!
Get in.
Wait, who are you?
I'm a friend, and your only option right now to get away from the men with assault rifles that are chasing you. My name is Maddox.
I'm...
Tommy, I know, and your lady friend?
Mona.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe. Follow me. Hey, please don't touch anything. Unless, of course, you know what you are doing.
I know what I'm doing.
You have weapons training? Show me.
No problem. I have been disassembling and reassembling firearms since I was a little girl. My dad taught me.
Let me see. I'm impressed. Looks good. How's your marksmanship? I think that she might be a keeper kid.
Hey, I was wondering, how did you know my name anyway?
I'll just put it like this. Me, you, and your parents share a common origin.
Tommy, come quick. It looks like your house is on TV.
Turn up the volume.
This morning, we wake up to a vicious terrorist attack in America's heartland. Behind me is what remains of the family home of Charles and Pam Taylor, who are now deceased. Murdered in cold blood by their own son, Tommy Taylor.
That's a lie.
This is Tommy Taylor, radicalized by a terror cell. He murdered his parents while they slept and then set their family home on fire. The neighbors are in shock.
Pam and Charles were good people and they didn't deserve this.
He's a monster. They were good people. I hope they lock him up and throw away the keys.
Investigators have discovered that Tommy Taylor was recruited, radicalized, and indoctrinated by a group of extremists that he met online and is now on the run. This just in. Another life may be in grave peril. Mona Scott missing and perhaps radicalized and indoctrinated as well.
A two-legged monster in the house.
And of course, the monster that Mr. Scott is referring to is Tommy Taylor, who at the moment is still at large. Authorities are urging anyone who has knowledge as to the whereabouts of Tommy Taylor and Mona Scott to come forth. Do not approach them. Suspects are in all likelihood armed and dangerous.
Oh my God.
What? That's crazy. How can they just make up all those lies and put them on TV like that?
You've got to be kidding. They do it all the time. Welcome to the real world, kid.
We've got to go back. I will tell them that Tommy was with me. I can tell them the truth.
Don't be naive. There's no way they'll let you change the narrative. You'll end up in a cell.
Why is all of this happening? It doesn't make any sense.
Come with me. This is what they're after.
The holosphere?
Do you know where it is?
It got left in the forest when we were running from the soldiers.
Why do they want it so bad? What does it do?
It contains the schematics of highly advanced technologies not of this world. It could turn any nation that possessed it into a superpower. Survival is the key. Allow me to train you, and your chances of getting through this increase exponentially.
What makes you any better than the soldiers? Maybe you just want this sphere thing for your own personal profit.
Yeah, why should we trust you? For all we know, you could be with them.
Well, I've already saved your lives for one. And secondly, we are kindred.
I'm blown away. You must be some sort of miracle worker. I thought that initially you said that the recovery from those mauling wounds would take months.
I can't take the credit. I'm just as surprised as you are. Those gashes were bone deep. If I didn't witness it myself, I wouldn't have believed it.
So how shall we proceed with these two corpses and the armored suits?
Our benefactor did not disclose what we were up against, and I come from the school of thought, where an omission is tantamount to a lie. We will deliver our benefactors the bodies, and we shall keep the tech... We will contract some engineers, upgrade our equipment, and strengthen our hand.
Hey, get up. I have something for you to try on. Your training will begin today. This will not rip when you assume your true form. Assume your Wolven form. What's wrong?
I don't know how. I only transformed once, and it sort of happened involuntarily.
That's odd.
My parents drugged me to suppress it. They lied to me. They told me that I had a genetic condition.
So, what do you know about our people and where we come from?
Only what my mom told me moments before she was killed.
Along with training you in our traditional fighting styles so that you can properly defend yourself, I will also tell you about our glorious heritage. We are members of the most fierce race of warriors in all of the known galaxies. Earth's martial arts are mere offshoots and derivatives of our own. Our society's cultural cornerstones were the glory of battle and conquest. And when we became capable of interstellar travel, we took our conquests to the stars. We sought out the most renowned races of warriors to test our mettle. The Cordovans of Epsilon Centauri. the reptilians of Modus. In this planet's earliest historical records, Wolven K Knights were worshipped as harbingers of death. What you are is not something to be suppressed or ashamed of. Your true form and your history are things that you should be proud of and to embrace. I vow to show you the way. Take a short break and we shall continue.
Good morning, General.
Good morning, Senator Bernstein.
Have a seat. You said that you would secure my asset, and all I have received from you are a pair of matching male and female carnival sideshow attractions.
So what are those things anyway? Government-sponsored genetic engineering gone wrong?
Negative. They are extraterrestrial in origin. Let's not get sidetracked. This is about that tech. You hired reliable private contractors, off the grid, so to speak, as per my request?
Of course. A reliable group that I have used regularly in the past.
Do you believe that these men are incapable of concealing what they have found and keeping it for themselves?
In this business, you learn to expect people to always act in their own interests.
Neither you nor I have advanced this far in our careers by being naive. I've been watching your group of mercenary contractors. A few days ago, they subcontracted a private engineering firm.
I will see to it that their facility is raided and retrieve the asset if you are willing to sign off on it.
I have a better plan. One of the engineers that they contracted is a plant who is reporting directly to me. Let them work for now, and when sufficient progress has been made, you can swoop in and reclaim what is ours.
This is amazing. I have never seen anything quite like it. I bet our benefactors would love to get their hands on this.
But they shall not.
I guess that means that we have officially gone rogue. How are we going to continue to fund this endeavor on our own?
No worries. I have a plan that will generate some revenue and allow us to field test our newly constructed tech at the same time.
Okay, I think that you are almost there. Are you ready to give it another shot?
Yeah.
Visualize in your mind an energy field surrounding you. Tune into that frequency. It starts in the mind, and then you should feel a tingle in your spine. That's it. Good. Keep going. Good job. You're a fast learner. Okay, now it's my turn.
Now I can teach you the prototype of all martial arts.
In and out. In 30 minutes, we shall arrive at the target location. This transport will remain in a circular holding pattern.
The pilot will lower altitude for the pickup. It is imperative that we execute as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Remember, we should be able to transport the load all at once. 3 groups with a 4-man assignment to each pallet. Okay, load up the currency. It should go without saying that we are leaving the poison.
We caught this one attempting to escape. He is the lone survivor. You fools. This poppy field and that money you are stealing belongs to the CIA. They will track you down. You won't be able to hide.
Who said anything about hiding? I've always wanted to do that.
I feel sick.
Don't let go!
What are you doing?
What's going on?
I feel sick.
My leg!
Quickly! Focus your fire! Okay, we are going to have to work double time to get the cargo loaded up. The C-17 cannot remain in its holding pattern indefinitely.
Wolven K Knights are expected to have a general mastery of all weaponry. You have got to be faster. Do it 100 more times, blindfolded. It seems as if your Wolven reflexes haven't atrophied due to the lack of use. We hone our senses through the hunt. There is a parallel between the quarry of the battlefield and the quarry of the hunt. Two kilometers that way, there's a deer. Catch it and kill it. Always honor quarry and adversaries alike with a swift death. It is our way.
My father taught me the same thing, as far as hunting, I mean.
Your father sounds like a wise man.
What are the results of the tests?
We have not been able to get it airborne as of yet.
You're supposed to be the best in your field. Try harder. Failure is unacceptable.
Someone's approaching.
Halt! Don't come any further!
Just like I thought. You didn't want to give us our share of the cash, so you left us stranded.
The four of you turned into monsters. We had no choice but to leave you.
Monsters? You sound crazy. Do we look like monsters to you?
The test results show that every one of your men that have been scratched or bitten by those creatures have contracted a virus that has altered their genetics.
So now they are all liable to turn into those monsters. Interesting.
How long do you plan to keep us confined like this?
This is just a temporary precaution for everyone's safety.
Do you think that this genetic virus that we have been infected with can be cured?
I will contract the world's top geneticists to find out. Perhaps the answer may lie within the holosphere's metadata.
Mona, you will be positioned here. You will provide cover for Tommy and I as we gain entry through these doors.
So the people that are responsible for murdering my parents are in this compound?
They are mercenaries following the orders of one man. This is the retired Colonel Philip Dukes, the leader of a privately contracted group known only as the Faction. He is responsible for the strike on your home. Once we acquire the holosphere from Dukes, we will have the leverage to clear your names and exonerate you. The holosphere is the last remaining relic of our K-Knight and Wolven history. If we don't get it back, it will be as if your parents' deaths were in vain. Come on, keep up.
I think that it's about time that we call it a day.
I'm going to stay and get some coding done. Hey, wait.
Well, well, what do we have here? Guards!
Wait, I can explain.
Take this spy outside and dispose of him.
You got activity on your 4.
Roger that.
Outstanding marksmanship.
I told you, she's a keeper. Someone's coming.
Intruders in Sector 8!
Okay, let's assume our Wolven forms. You take that corridor, and I will take this one.
It's a monster!
What are you?
We have met before. I am an old acquaintance.
Maddox, codename Fox? How?
I provided the intel that sent you to that farmhouse. You were means to an end.
You sent those soldiers to my house?
What, the kid didn't know? Hey kid, I've known this bastard for years. He is as treacherous as they come.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, kid.
Sorry? You lied to me. You are just as responsible for my parents' murders as he is. Maybe more.
I will not let anyone, not even you, stand in the way of what benefits our kind. Is that all you got? What you have been given is a gift, the gift of power and immortality. You can leave and be hunted, studied, and dissected, or you can join me, and I will show you how to master your newly acquired gift. You can come out. I won't hurt you. You all now work for me. The folders you are holding contain the names, pictures, and whereabouts of your loved ones. Surprised? Your former employer made assurances to protect his interests. I will do the same. The only difference is that I will be forthcoming with you.
Watch your step.
I'm sure I heard a wolf. Is that...
Unbelievable.
Good morning, sir. We have accessed the schematics as you have ordered.
Excellent. Begin construction of this device immediately. And fabricate about a dozen of these as well.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant check. Have a call back for 86 in 2 seconds. Negative K, nothing further, just see the cab on the corner.
Your transformation should begin soon. You will feel slight discomfort and then primal bliss.
Good morning, Senator. How may I be of service?
My plant has gone silent. I fear the worst.
How would you like me to proceed?
I would like for you to send in a team to retrieve my asset.
Where are we going? Can I go home now?
You're being charged with 3 murders. You're never going home.
Hey, you're the little turd that offed his parents and that innocent little girl.
You got it all wrong. Please, just leave me alone.
Every time you get up, I'm gonna knock you back down. And if you stay down, I'm gonna stomp you.
monster!
You're alive? Don't touch that, please, and thank you.
Why did you kill her? You didn't have to kill her.
You're young. There will be other girls.
And my mom and dad?
They deserve what they got. Maybe worse.
What? How dare you? My mother told me everything before she died. She told me about your warlike nature.
I'm sure that her slant on things were that the adherents of the scientific faith are so benevolent, and that it was all of the other Wolven that caused the destruction of the planet.
That's the truth.
That's a lie. We had a code of honor based on facing your opponent and looking him in the eye. It was the adherents of the scientific faith and their creations that removed the honor from battle and made killing as easy as a push of a button. It was a group of scientists led by your parents that developed the device that destroyed Lycos 2. Only a nihilistic, depraved void soul would build a weapon that could destroy an entire planet. Once in space, the adherents of the scientific faith had a distinct advantage. The scientists that you deem benevolent targeted our life support systems. After that, it was just a matter of time. Our crews had succumbed to hunger and were either dead or on the verge of death. In that condition, we weren't even able to put up a fight. Surely you're not naive enough to believe that the adherents of the scientific faith tested potentially lethal genetic modifications on themselves. Thousands of my kin were killed in the ensuing experiments. So your mother's last words were nothing but lies.
Input preferred destination.
Destination? I can go anywhere I want?
Affirmative. I possess detailed files of this planet, as well as a multitude of other planets and galaxies.
Just take me away from here. Are you capable of telling me about my history?
Yes, I can give you a detailed history of Lycos 1, Lycos 2, the Wolven K Knight's time on the planet Earth, as well as family genealogy and service records.
Tell me everything, and start from the beginning.